So, I've been asked this a lot, and this is one of the reasons we're sitting here today, because there's a lot of questions involving the probate process, right? So a question that I get asked by a lot of families is, do I even need probate to sell the house?
That's a tricky question because probate is designed to supervise the transfer of assets when they're individually owned. And really the point of probate is to take an asset that has title from a person who's died and transfer it to that person's beneficiaries or their heirs if there's no will. And so if we think about a house as usually someone's biggest asset, that has a title. Unfortunately, if that person's died, there's no one there to sign the title over to the new owner.
Sure.
So we have to initiate a process, either a formal administration, if the estate is large enough or if there's complexities involved. That's what most people think of when they say probate. Or we have to initiate a short version of probate, which is called summary administration. Again, it's a function of the complexity of the case. And then to make things more complicated, in Florida, of course everything's complicated in Florida.
Sure, absolutely.
In Florida, we have a unique set of rules that apply to someone's homestead. So a homestead is technically not subject to a probate administration if a home is going to pass to a family member. However, we need to go through a court process in order to get it transferred, which is called the homestead determination proceeding. We typically will do that kind of process in a probate court, a court that understands how to transfer assets when someone's gone, because it's efficient. So oftentimes a summary administration process is done as a part of a probate, but it is technically somewhat independent.
Sure.
So there is a fairly elaborate set of rules and processes that are in place to transfer assets, in particular a home that has a title, so that the new title can transfer properly to the new owner.
Okay, yeah, because when we're working with a family sometimes, sometimes the family will say, look, the house is still in the estate. We haven't done anything. We haven't started the probate process yet at all. But we know that we want to sell the house, right? And so what we'll do is we'll talk with the family and we'll come to an agreement on terms and their asking price that they'd like to get for the house. And then from there, we would transition them over to a probate attorney like yourself to you. And then you would help them through that process. And then once that process is finished, at that point, the house will be ready to sell, and it's just a smooth process. So families can talk with, our company about, selling the house and get an idea of what's involved with that, and come to an agreement on some basic terms before they even start the probate process. So once you start it and they finish it, the house is ready to go for whatever they'd like to do.
Right, that'll make it much more efficient.
Absolutely. If you found this video helpful, subscribe to our YouTube channel below. If you have questions about the probate process or have a house that you need to sell, we'd love to hear from you.